Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be layering vinyl on a prefabricated 100% cotton mask from Bella Canvas. And if you've not done so already, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on that notification bell so that you'll be aware of when we upload new content. So let's get into it. So I have this 100% Bella Canvas 100% cotton Bella Canvas mask. It's prefabricated and it is not lined. I'm just going to show you how to add the design to the front of the mask. If you want to line the back of the mask for more protection, you are so welcome to do so. But for this video, we're just going to be layering the vinyl for the front of this covering. This pad is the pad that I use at my workstation when I'm working on small jobs that need to be ironed or pressed, and I use my Cricut Mini. And what I did was I opened up the Teflon covering, sliced the pad that was inside in half, and added a piece of wood for stability. So this is what I use to do my presses at my workstation for small jobs. Like this mask. And so what I'm doing here is I'm pinning and pulling this mask, and the reason that I want to do that is to get this work area just as straight as possible. Those gathers that come on these prefabricated masks to kind of tighten the area a bit around the chin and the nose area can be a little difficult to work around depending on what the size of your design is. So I have found that this is the best way to open that mask up so that you are able to see and work with that design space as easy as possible. And if you've got a good quality mask like this one from Bella Canvas, also the ones from Next Level are good quality masks. They're not going to fall apart on you. So it's not going to hurt these masks to pull on them and pin them. And they won't be out of whack or anything like that once you get done. So if you're just pulling them to work on them and then releasing them fairly quickly, they'll be just fine. So I've gone ahead, and as you can see, I created a nice workspace for myself on this mask. And what I'm going to do is take my lint roller, and I am going to get out any visible lint particles that I see on the mask. And then I'm going to take my Cricut Mini, and I am going to, on a heat press, I would just put the fabric on and press out the moisture just for, with one good press. But when you're working on a small space, you kind of have to do it in an ironing motion. So I am applying pressure. You can't really tell that much from the video, but I'm applying pressure here to get some of that moisture out so that this vinyl stays stuck to the fabric. And then I'm just gonna get any remaining lint particles off. So I have two layers here. The white layer is the first layer that we'll be working with, and then the second layer will be the red layer. Now, what you want to remember is that for HTV, or heat transfer vinyl, heat causes that vinyl to shrink, and the cotton, which the mask is cotton, heat causes cotton to expand. So you kind of got two things going on here. What you'll want to do is to make sure that you work pretty quickly here, just trimming the excess carrier sheet off so that it's a little bit easier to handle and work with. So here we've got our two layers here. So you want to get your first layer, get it all straight. And I don't always use a ruler for measurement. Sometimes I just use my fingers, and I just kind of line the design up. If you are a stickler and want to use a ruler every time, go ahead and do your thing. Sometimes I find that it is not really necessary because my hands are pretty symmetrical, and so I just kind of use that as my guide on some designs. And I'm kind of fighting a little bit with my my cord here. What you want to do with the first layer is you're only going to want to press maybe 1 to 3 seconds, just long enough to release that vinyl from the carrier. Even though we're going to press it for a total of 10-15 seconds, depending on what the manufacturer recommends. We just need to get that layer off of the carrier for now. And remember, as soon as that heat hits that HTV, that HTV vinyl is going to start to shrink. So that second layer you want to put on as soon as possible. You want to work quickly, and you're only going to press this layer just enough to get that off of the carrier. Alright, and then so we've got layer number 2 down, and then I take Teflon. Now I'm going to do the full press, to press according to the manufacturer's recommendation for this particular vinyl, which was purchased at 651vinyl.com, and they are about to change their name to 143vinyl.com, but that has not happened yet. Alright, so the way that you know that your vinyl is pressed appropriately is if you take a look at it, you'll see the fibers from the fabric imprinted into the vinyl. So you should definitely see that. And that's the finished product. It's not hard to do. You just need to work fast when you're layering. And there you have it. Feel free to head on over to our online shop at www.imaniabydesign.com. We have lots of designs. We've got masks, we've got t-shirts, we've got mugs, we have tumblers. And help yourself. And join us on social media: Facebook, Imania by Design; Instagram, Imania by Design. Make sure you follow us on social media as well, and we will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.